background properties. Background properties. Listen everyone here. Background properties. Now here I will go through that VS Code. In that VS Code I'm going to create one file, new HTML file, for example background background properties.html. Background properties.html. Now here I'm adding the structure of the HTML. Now here I'm adding the structure of the HTML. Next, after that here, okay, now I want to execute this file. So for that here, right click, copy path, I'll paste it in a Google Chrome here. Yes, no problem. Now here I'm going to create, otherwise I want background color for this total web page. Okay, I want background color for this total web page. So for that here, if you want to provide styles here, we have to use style tag. I want to provide background color for the complete background is nothing but body tag only, right? So for that here I'm selecting the tag called body tag. For that body tag I want background color, I'll go through that some yellow color. Okay, so here I'll refresh now. Yes, we are getting some yellow color or not, sir, here. So like that here we can provide the background color. Okay, that is the first property. Okay, what is the first property here? Background color. Okay, background color. Okay, by using this background color here we can write all the colors. Here we can provide the background colors. For example, I'm going to take one tag, h1 tag. For this h1 tag here I'm taking, okay, now for this h1 tag here I'm taking, okay, cascading. Okay, otherwise I'll write here SRS tech, SRS tech, Java life, something, some content here I'm writing. I'll refresh now. Yes, we are getting one element. For this element I want to bring exact center. So for that here what I want to do now here, we can use center tag also, otherwise text align center. So for that here I'm selecting the h1 tag. Next here I'm writing text align center. Okay, text align center. Next after that I'll refresh now. Yes, I want to provide background color for this content. So for that I'm going to use background color. For example here I will go through that red color. I will refresh now. Yes, we are getting the background color or not, sir, here. So like that here we can provide the background color. Okay, the first property we have seen, that is nothing but what here, background color. Okay, but here you may ask one question, sir, I don't want any background color, I want to provide some background image. Okay, I want to provide some background image. For example, you may check some real-time websites, that is nothing but Nightbite or whatever you want, you can take, no problem. I'm taking one real-time website called Nightbite. The background one image is there, right? So here we want to add that image. So how we can add the background image? Okay, that we will see now. Okay, now try to understand here. I don't want this all the stuff. I want to provide background image. Okay, background image is nothing but I want the background image for total body, right? So for that here where I want to provide the image, now I have to select what here, body tag. Here I'm selecting the body tag. Okay, inside the body tag I want the background color. Okay, now inside the body tag here I want the background color, sorry, background image, right? So for that here I'm using one property called background. Okay, now background image one property is available. Are you able to understand what I'm saying? No, background image one property is available, just use that property. Okay, background image. Now I'll go to Google. I'll take for example background image, I'll take like a Kalyani Priyadarshini, whatever image you want you can take, no problem. I'll go through that images. Here I'll select some nice image. What I'm going to add this image. Okay, right click on that image. Next, after that, here we have one option is available. What is the option now? Copy image address. Click on that, copy image address. Next, here in the background image is there, right? In that background image, here we have to write the URL. Okay, now in the background image, here we have to write the URL. In that URL, you have to paste it that. Okay, now in that URL, here we have to paste it that. Okay, are you able to understand, sir, what I am saying now here? How we can provide the background image now? So tell me here we have to use one property called background image. Here we have to provide the URL. Sir, I don't want background image, just I want to add some image. Then how we can add the image? Just to take image tag also. By using image tag also you can add the images. Sir, I don't want any image tag, I want to add the background image. So then in this case here we have to use what here? Background image property in a URL. Right, I will refresh and I'll execute this. Try to understand background error, background. Okay, now right click, copy path, I'll paste it here. Okay, background image, yes, we are getting the background image, no problem, but multiple background images we are getting, right? Multiple background images we are getting, I mean we are getting the same image, repeat, say yes or no, sir? We are getting the same image again. I don't want like that. Okay, first thing I'll add the property, that is nothing but what here? Background image. Okay, img background image. Here I have to provide the URL. Inside the URL, here we have to provide the image path. Okay, image path. But here the concept is what, tell me? But here the problem is what? We are getting the same image multiple times. I don't want like that. I mean same image repeated times we are getting. I don't want like that. Okay, so for that here I don't want repeating content. So for that here I'm going to use another one property called background repeat. One option is there. Background repeat, no repeat. Okay, background repeat, no repeat. I will refresh now. Yes, we are not getting any repeating, right? Only one image we are getting. Are you able to understand, sir? We are getting now any repeating things here? No, not getting. So first here I'll add the property. So what is the property now? Background repeat. Okay, now here what are the things we can write now? If you want repeat, you can write repeat. Otherwise, no repeat also we can write. Okay, are you able to understand, sir, what I am saying now? But still observe very clearly here also. I want a complete, I want image for complete screen, full screen I want. I don't want like that. Okay, this image only I want to cover that my laptop full screen. So for that case here we have to use, okay, now we have to use another one property called background size. Okay, now one property is there, background size. Here we have to give cover. Okay, now background size cover. Now observe very clearly. I will refresh now. I'll refresh now. Yes, we are getting the perfect image. Are you able to understand, sir, what I am saying now here? Okay, are you able to understand, everyone? So tell me here, what's the property I want to use now? Background size cover. Background size cover. Okay, now try to understand first. If you want to provide the background color, then here we have to use background color property. If you want to provide the background image, here we have to use background image URL. Okay, next that image will get repeatedly, so we don't want repeatedly, means you have to go through that background repeat, no repeat. Okay, next after that here background size is there we have to write cover, background size cover. Are you able to understand, sir, this stuff what I am doing now? Next after that here try to understand what I am saying now. Here I am going to create some paragraph tags. Okay, in that first paragraph here I am going to write lorem 300, some content we have created here. Otherwise directly here also I'll write lorem 300. Here also I'll go through that lorem 300. Here also I'm going to write lorem 300, right? Now observe very clearly here. Okay, I have added some background content here, right? I have added some background content. Now I will refresh here. Yes, we are getting some content. That background we are getting the image. Okay, here we are getting content and the background we are getting image. So now try to understand very clearly here. Content, I'm scrolling this image. Okay, I'm scrolling this image content. So content is also scrolling and the image is also scrolling. Say yes or no, sir. Content and image both are scrolling. Sir, I don't want, sir, like that I don't want. So for that here we have to use one property called, okay, here I'm going to use the one property called background attachment. Okay, now here I'm giving one property called like a background attachment. Now here I'm giving fixed. Okay, now here I'm giving fixed. Now try to understand here. I'll refresh now. But here what will happen, tell me, image is fixed, but only the content is scrolling. Okay, now only the image is fixed, but content is scrolling. Okay, now you guys are able to understand what is the purpose of background attachment fixed. If I'll remove this background attachment fixed, what will happen, tell me? Okay, the content will scroll as well as background image also will scroll. Sir, I want to fix that, background image, but just I want to scroll the content. Now observe very clearly, we are getting the output or not, sir? Here response or everyone, are you able to understand? This is the stuff. Okay, what is the next property here I want to add? Background size completed. Next after that here, background attachment. Background attachment. Now here we have tried what? Fixed. Okay, next after that here try to understand here. Okay, background image is also is there, right? I will refresh now. Here now I don't want this background image, so for that here I'll remove this background image. Otherwise I'll remove this all the stuff. Okay, clear? Now we will not get any content, just paragraph will not get any background image, right? Now here I want to add same background image only. So now try to understand here what I am doing now. So same image only I am taking here. Okay, same image only I am taking. Right click, copy image, address. Okay, again I want to add. So how we can add now, tell me here? Background image here we have to add what? URL. Background image URL in the single quotes. Here we have to paste it the image path. So here I am pasting that image path. I will refresh now here. I'll refresh now. Yes, we are getting multiple images, but here I don't want multiple images. So for that, what I want to do now? Background repeat. No repeat. Background repeat. No background repeat. Here I want write what here? No repeat. Background repeat. No repeat. I will refresh now here. I'll refresh now. Yes, we are getting only one image, but here I don't want that image that much of size. So what we want to provide now here, I want to height. Okay, height, for example, just here I'm giving 100 pixel. Okay, 100 pixel height. I will check first now it's applicable or not. 1 minute, give me time. Height some 200 pixel. Width here I'm going to take some 200 pixel. No, this is applicable for body type, so I don't want now. So I'll remove this. It's okay, no problem. I'll remove this here. Yes, proper image we are getting. Okay, no problem. Now try to understand here what I am saying now. We are getting the image. Okay, right? Refresh now. Now this image, okay, this is left side, right? This image I want right. So for that, what I want to do now here? Background. Tell me what I want to do now. For example, here we have to use background position on property is available. Background position here I'm giving right. Background position here I'm giving right. Now we are getting the right side or not, sir? Image. Okay now. So next I want left. So for that here I will write. Okay now. So for that here I'll write left. Okay, left. I'll refresh now. Yes, left side. Okay, so now I'll tell you another one beautiful way. Try to understand here. This is a top. This is a top. This is a bottom. This is a left, and this side is right side. Okay, next this corner is the right. This corner is a top left. Okay, top left. Then what about here? This tell me again. Top right. Next this bottom. Bottom left. Next bottom right. Are you able to understand, sir, what I am saying now? I want this image. I don't want here. I want the top. So that is nothing but which position? What position I want right now? Top left, right? So for that here I'm writing the property called background position top. Okay, now here I'm using top left, top left, right? Now try to understand here. I'll refresh now. We are getting the top left or not, sir, here. For example, I want here now. What I want to do now is bottom right. Bottom right. So for that here I'll go through that. Bottom. Next after that here right. Bottom right. I will refresh now. Yes, we are getting the bottom right also. I want here. Now what I want to know? Bottom left. Bottom left, right? Now I will refresh this. Yes, we are getting the bottom left. I want exact center, so what I want to do now here, just type here center. Okay, are you able to understand what I am saying now? I will refresh now here. Yes, we are getting the center or not, boss? Okay, are you able to understand what are the properties is there? Tell me what is the next property here? Next property, background position. Okay, now background position. What are the different types of positions is there here? Tell me. First, directly top. Okay, top, bottom, left, right. Okay, this normal ways are center. This is a normal ways. But here I want specified way. I want the top. So what I want to know that side? Top left, top left. I want that side. Top right, top left, top right. Next bottom, bottom left. Next bottom right. Okay, are you able to understand, boss? Everyone here what I am saying now? Okay, now this is the stuff. Okay, now, like that here there are the different types of position properties is available. Sorry, background properties is available. Okay, now these all are the background properties in a CSS. Okay.